They're hoping for this moment where you and Jennifer run into each other so they can take their picture.
I'll run into Jen. She's a good friend.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're looking at famous former couples who are still going strong long after breaking up.
Wait, your ex-husband went on your honeymoon?
I mean, yeah, pretty much.
Andrew Garfield and Emma Stone.
I've been bitten.
So have I.
On-screen couples becoming a real-life item is nothing new in Hollywood, but few had millions rooting for them quite like this pair did. Their chemistry was too palpable to ignore, and by the second Amazing Spider-Man's release, both openly declared their love for each other.
He's obviously one of the greatest actors I think we have alive today, and he's also just a remarkable human being, so I love him very much.
Unfortunately, their on and off relationship ultimately snapped, but the bond they shared has endured as friends. In 2022, Garfield revealed that they were still in touch, especially when Stone tried to get him to spill the beans on his appearance in Spider-Man No Way Home.
I asked him if he was going to be in that, and he was like, I don't know what you're talking about. I was like, what? Oh, I guess that means no?
Right.
But it wasn't no, it was yes.
The following year, he quietly supported her by attending the Poor Things premiere, drawing a wholesome reaction from Stone that had fans talking all over again.
After introing the film with her cast, she spotted Andrew in the crowd on her way out of the theater, followed by that kiss in his direction.
Kaley Cuoco and Johnny Galecki. Keeping a high-profile Hollywood romance under wraps is almost unheard of. Yet Cuoco and Galecki successfully hid theirs for 2 years.
You and Johnny kept it really quiet for, was it over 2 years?
2 years, yeah.
During the show.
I know, aren't you impressed?
Fans only learned about their relationship after they'd already broken up. As revealed in the behind-the-scenes book The Big Bang Theory, The Definitive Inside Story, sparks ignited between them after a romantic season 1 scene.
I'm scared.
Don't worry, baby, I've got you.
Oh, Leonard.
According to Cuoco, things fizzled out because they, quote, ran out of things to talk about after spending long days together on set. Unlike many co-star breakups, though, theirs left no hard feelings, and the two continued their on-screen pairing for the next decade. Over the years, they've supported each other through other relationships and evolving lives, with Galecki saying in 2022, quote, I adore the friends that we are.
You didn't know my frickin' eyes were green? Are you lying? Unbelievable.
Beautiful eyes.
They're gonna cut this.
Courteney Cox and David Arquette. In many ways, their relationship mirrored their screen characters. From irresistible chemistry and heartfelt connection to eventual separation, their romance blossomed into marriage and parenthood, making Cox and Arquette one of Hollywood's most beloved couples.
Y'all are the cutest couple, and I just love you two.
Sadly, irreconcilable differences became too great to overcome by 2010, and the pair announced their separation. In an interview with Howard Stern, Arquette took responsibility for the breakup, claiming, quote, I'm trying to grow up.
Well, that was like a perfect example of how to deal with something that's really difficult thing to go through.
But despite divorce proceedings, their professional and personal relationship continued. Cox told People magazine that Arquette remains her, quote, favorite person and, quote, best friend.
Do you still share everything? Do you still talk?
We talk all the time.
From Cox supporting him through rehab to their devoted co-parenting of their daughter, the former couple showed fans that divorce can be an evolution, not just a breakup.
It's really important. You know, you have a child to raise together, and, you know, there's still extreme love there and friendship.
Mindy Kaling and BJ Novak.
And she said on Howard Stern that you were her great love. Is there something you want to tell us about Mindy Kaling?
If you thought Kelly Kapoor and Ryan Howard's love story was hard to believe, then think again, because Mindy Kaling and BJ Novak's real-life relationship was just as chaotic. In an interview with InStyle magazine, Kaling described their tumultuous dynamic as, quote, romantically charged camaraderie with loud arguments.
Like when people put they think it's more romantic or sparkly or interesting than it is.
Though their romance might have faded, their friendship refuses to subside. Speaking to Good Housekeeping magazine, Kaling called Novak, quote, so much more like family now than a platonic friend, also naming him godfather to her first 2 children.
The godparent of both my kids, and he loves children and is they're so attached to him. He's really part of our family.
The pair have repeatedly insisted they're not getting back together. But the way it seems, they've always been each other's perfect match, with a friendship that needs no labels.
What is your relationship status with Mindy Kaling?
Really?
Orlando Bloom and Miranda Kerr.
Miranda's like, you know, family, and she's
get
the
along
mother
well
of my
with her?
child. Yeah, I mean, we've always had a great.
Many were surprised when the Pirates of the Caribbean star and Victoria's Secret supermodel made things official. But after marrying and welcoming a child within a year, fans were convinced they were meant to be. And so, news of their 2013 separation was equally surprising.
Announced that you're separating from your wife, Miranda Kerr.
Yeah.
And how are you doing? How are you doing through that?
Thank you very much.
Looking back, however, it seems that divorce was just a temporary roadblock for a friendship far more lasting. While she's moved on to marry Snapchat CEO Evan Spiegel and welcomed 3 more children, he's become a father again from his relationship with Katy Perry. Speaking on the Kyle and Jackie O show, Kerr had glowing words for her ex and how they've navigated their lives, saying, quote, "We're one big happy family."
Orlando's found someone that makes his heart so happy, because at the end of the day, for Flynn to have a happy father and a happy mother, it's just the most important thing.
Lenny Kravitz and Lisa Bonet.
Always Mom and I were incredibly and deeply in love. It was a magical, magical relationship and a magical time in my life.
Among the hottest couples of the late 80s, these two seemed to defy expectations for a young Hollywood marriage. But by 1993, the pair had called it quits, a separation that Kravitz later told Rolling Stone caused him a, quote, "tremendous amount of pain." Daughter Zoe proved to be the bridge that kept them connected, laying the foundation for a growing friendship. Kravitz even developed a close bond with Bonet's second husband, Jason Momoa, referring to him as his, quote, "brother" in an interview with The Times.
Her man, her kids, Zoe, me, we're all together and we're one big happy family.
2 decades after the divorce, he called Bonet his, quote, "best friend" in an episode of Oprah's Masterclass, claiming that, quote, "it was really all about bringing this beautiful child to the planet."
Really all about bringing this beautiful child to the planet. And also sharing the love that we had. Zoe's mom and I now are best friends.
Brad Pitt and Jennifer Aniston. Despite negative press from this high-profile romance, Aniston braved through with grace, maintaining her dignity and refusing to hold any resentment. The actress rarely spoke of the marriage over the next decade, which is why their reunion at the 2020 SAG Awards came as a huge surprise.
Brad Pitt and Jennifer Aniston reunite for us all at the 2020 SAG Awards, and we're screaming for every freaking moment.
This unexpectedly warm exchange broke the internet, fueling speculation over a possible reconciliation. However, Aniston set the record straight on The Howard Stern Show, revealing they'd been friends for a long time before.
What do you make of all the ridiculousness about you and Brad reuniting on all these carpets all season long?
It's hysterical, but what else are they going to talk about?
The morning show star further clarified, saying, quote, "Brad and I are buddies," and that everyone simply, quote, "assumed there to be friction between them." Considering the height of the Brangelina drama, who could have told us that Brad and Jen's lives would turn out this way?
What do you make of our reaction to the big reunion backstage last week at the SAGs?
I don't know. I'm blissfully naive, and I'm going to stay that way.
Okay, you haven't been on the internet at all.
Gwyneth Paltrow and Chris Martin.
We're a family, you know, even though we're not in a romantic relationship, we're a true family, and we like to do things to reinforce that we're a family for the children.
Thanks to Paltrow's now famous conscious uncoupling phrase, many associate her time with Martin with their divorce. Soon after the split, though, Martin shot down any rumors of tension in an interview on Valentine in the Morning, saying, quote, "There's a lot of love. There's no scandal." And seeing how healthy their dynamic has been since then, they've redefined what it means to maintain a post-divorce relationship in the public eye.
So my new husband and his children, my ex-husband, our best family friends. It was a very modern honeymoon. Wait.
Over the years, they've only had positive words for each other, co-parenting without issue or drama. Paltrow has since remarried, but still credits Martin as an essential fixture in her life. In a 2025 interview with Vanity Fair, the actress shared, quote, "He is there for me through anything and vice versa."
You're ending a marriage, but you're still in a family. Like, that's
how it will be forever. Some days it's not as good as it looks.
Ben Affleck and Jennifer Garner.
Our marriage is the work of love. What would you have called it in a speech?
A gift.
For a decade, they were the poster figures for a successful Hollywood marriage. But it all came crashing down in 2015 when the pair shockingly announced their separation. Affleck's tumultuous life over the following years dominated headlines, yet Garner supported him throughout his recovery.
Jennifer Garner was seen visibly shaken when she arrived, and she stayed for 2 hours. Then she whisked her estranged husband off to rehab.
In an interview with the New York Times, Affleck called the divorce, quote, the biggest regret of his life. Meanwhile, Garner has refused to speak ill of her former husband, even stepping in to protect his privacy from paparazzi during a challenging time for him. Even with relentless media attention, the exes have never given anyone reason to doubt their post-divorce relationship. He speaks warmly of her and she does of him, proving that respect can outlast romance.
We did our best. Did we have moments of tension? Did we have disagreements over the custody? Was stuff difficult for us? Did we get angry? Yes. But fundamentally, it was always underpinned with a respect. I knew she was a good mom.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Bruce Willis and Demi Moore. Through good and bad, in sickness and in health, Willis and Moore have remained an unshakable part of each other's lives, despite divorcing more than 2 decades ago. They've supported one another through every chapter, from attending each other's weddings to sharing a blended family, and even quarantining together during COVID-19.
Lenny also Instagrammed the Pitt, calling this time in their lives family bonding.
They've poked fun at their past while simultaneously supporting each other's careers, creating a happy, safe environment for everyone involved.
I mean, and of course, we did argue over the kids' names. And in the end, Bruce won. That's how they got stuck with Willis.
In recent years, Moore has stood by Willis after his frontotemporal dementia diagnosis, visiting her former spouse every chance she gets. They might not have lasted as a couple, but Moore and Willis remind us that sometimes happy endings can happen even after a marriage ends.
And no matter what, you will always be family. You've been a great friend, a great father, and easily one of my top 3 husbands.
Which of these friendships melted your heart? Let us know in the comments.